It's new, Cape Cod. Every morning we ask and you answer. This is Stephanie in the Morning, where locals take the mic. Your neighbor, your favorite shop owner, maybe you. Business, community, culture, and whatever's on your mind over coffee. Let's start the day together. Powered by Lemonadio. All right, we're here. I think we're here anyway. Yeah, we're here. I was like, I think my speakers are broken. So sometimes things work around here and sometimes they don't.
You know, it's life.
I know. Get closer to that microphone. I know it's got like a little erectile dysfunction sometimes. So do your really best with it. We've got Corey Blake in the studio, and don't adjust your eyes. I look like a mime today. It's fine. My husband was like, and what is this? It's his favorite overall. So I wore it for our anniversary today.
There's a little color though. You got the yellow. Yeah.
I'm trying. I always try a little branding somewhere and the things that I do when I do it.
I mean, actually, you're quite well branded if you look at your mic right now.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Working on it. We've got Corey Blake in the studio. She wears so many hats. She's from the Fera Collective. You're also a doctor by trade.
Yeah, veterinarian.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, you make people well. So what if those people are animals? We are also animals.
This is true. Yeah. Right.
And you work in like exotics though, right? Like,
yeah, I used to own Oceanside Animal Hospital.
Okay.
So I did half of it was exotic. So birds, reptiles, and then I do a bunch of wildlife stuff now. So.
Insane.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that just goes to show you that level of focus, that level of work. You've got the drive, you got all of this. And then I think you derived the Fera Collective because you needed a break from yourself.
I derived the Fera Collective because I have seen too many women like just break themselves.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
We're really good at that.
We're really good at it. We have like skills.
Rinse and repeat. We'll do it again and again. Oh my God, Corey, Dr. Corey Blake. Tell her I said hi from Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Oh, she's the best. What's up, Huck? I did not hear a recap of your fighting. I hope you've got a great match coming up. He is one of our boxer friends, and I want to hear an update on your summer and how that's been going on. I am currently headed to Atlantic City for my fight. Good luck to you. Bring back another belt. I love it when he comes in the studio and he brings all the belts. And I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. Tell me.
That's awesome. I love it. I desire at some point to have a very big belt, right? Like, I feel like that's a fashion statement.
Are always to the nines with your fashion. I absolutely love it. I clicked on her website this morning. I dropped her Facebook group in the chat, by the way. So if you're looking for how to connect with the Fera Collective, and I was like, such good photos. I mean, you've got a great brand, and I love what you're doing in our community for females, for business owners, for burnout. So let's face it, here we are Friday. Probably most of us are just fried, right? We're tanked. There's nothing left. Mm-hmm. I was out of energy like Wednesday.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Never mind the fact that it's the summer on Cape Cod, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just the reality of living here.
So draining. If you're a business owner and you're still like chugging along, kudos to you. This is more directed towards female business owners, but I'm sure business owners in general can get some great
100%.
insight from your conversation.
Yep.
And what it is that you've got going on. So maybe start from the beginning of what the Fera Collective is.
Okay, so the Fera Collective was founded on the idea that feminine leadership and business development all come from our own energy, right? So like how we show up for ourselves, how we relate to the world around us. That's how our clients see us. That's how our team relates to us.
Yeah.
And so we're basically supporting women through that whole experience of how do I break that cycle of stress and burnout so that I can have the energy that I need personally that I can then bring to my team and that I can bring to my business. So that's the.
How do we do that? Sign me up for that package.
Yeah. So there's so many ways, right? But I work a lot with stress and burnout and energetics, right?
Yeah.
So like how you manage your own energy, how you show up in the world is very much related to how you relate to yourself, how you relate to what other people are saying around you, what you believe is happening.
I don't know if I want to pull that yarn string.
Yeah, most people don't. I'm going to be really legit with you.
Yeah.
Like it can be really intimidating, right?
I don't think I want to know where that energy comes from. I'm lucky that I have it every day. And I think that that is one of the most things that is remarked about me in general. People are like, how do you have that? I'm like, I don't know. I go to bed, I wake up, I got it again.
Right. Right. But that's awesome, right? Like there are certain people that can do that.
I have to unplug though. I feel
Yeah.
like I definitely know when people are plugging into my energy and drain me like a battery.
Exactly.
Where those are the days where I'm like, Cliff, I'm taking 2 days off.
Yeah.
And I literally need to be in bed.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
not around any people's.
Have you ever heard the term energy vampire?
Yes.
Like it's legit. It's a real thing.
We've all seen what we do in the shadows. Those are real. That is based on true life.
But people do that, right?
Yes.
Like people sap your energy, and there are some people that give it to you and some that don't.
Yeah.
And being able to discern like what's actually happening in that moment and how am I showing up? Like, how do I actually want to relate to this human? Do I want to be in their sphere or do I not?
Yeah.
Because I think most of the time we don't give ourselves permission to be like, this isn't quite for me.
Yeah.
And to walk away. And that takes confidence, right? It takes being able to approve of your own needs, which is like kind of a bit of a.
Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I spent 25 years in radio. So I had every rock and everything thrown at me on a daily basis. Right. We hate you. We don't like you. We don't like this. We don't like that. And I'm like, I'm okay with me. Like, you have to be okay with yourself at some point.
Oh yeah.
And I think that that's really where we have to start sometimes is to do that. But I'm at the point now where this ball's been rolling and it's been rolling a little wonky for a long time, but the cart's still rolling. So it's like, do I want to fix that or am I going to cause other problems now?
And is wonky bad? Like,
no, I don't think so.
Like, I think wonky gets to be really fun. And we're all trying to like do this straight and narrow path. But like,
I know.
That's boring. It's really boring.
It took me a long time to accept that that is just the way I roll.
Right. Exactly.
It might look like a little jalopy, but bitch, it runs. So piss off.
Well, you talk about like being in the radio industry though, like a trial by fire, being a veterinarian.
Right? Oh yeah.
Like
It's the same thing.
And you've got like people that are like so in love with their animals and want to protect them and they're emotionally upset because they're sick, right? And then you've got the pets and the owners that you're trying to figure out how do I balance these.
You're managing a lot of relationships.
A lot of relationships, yeah. So
and also it's the practice of medicine. She's not perfect.
Really? I really want to be.
Right? I know. We do our best. Everything that has been written about this no longer applies to you.
Yeah.
Now my critical thinking jumps in. What the hell am I going to do with this?
Right.
Good morning, Miss Christina, our bestie over at Young Y Achievers. We absolutely love the Y Achievers. And definitely if you've got an opportunity to get to know us a little bit over at the YMCA, please check that out. This program is fabulous for seniors or kids in high school in general, trying to figure out their careers, trying to figure this stuff out before it starts.
Right.
Which, how much pressure is that on people? None.
Yeah.
Just figure out your whole life by the time you're 18 and go. But Christina does a really good job of getting them to college visits, getting them to learn how to do interviews, dressing for the part.
That's such a huge skill need.
You know what? It's stuff that's not addressed in the day-to-day school.
Right.
And I think we're going to be in almost every single one of the schools. There are 2 that we're still looking for funding for. But I mean, that's really incredible to have that touch on our youth to be able to like give them actual skills that they will take with them forever. So definitely check out the program. We appreciate you, Christina. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Mark. You were there at the beginning of all of that. Good morning. Hello, Dave Hagner. Thanks for joining us. We've got Dr. Corey Blake with us. She's from the Fera Collective, and we're just talking about burnout in general. You get to this place in your career where you think you've got it all figured out, but you're dying. Like, I'm gassed by Friday. What am I doing wrong?
I think that there's 2 big things that people have this misconception about is that like they just need to power through this phase in order to get to the other side.
It'll be good in September.
Right. It's bullshit.
I'm like, all the lies you've told yourself and go.
Right. But that's legitimately what people do is they're like, no. I just had these like 4 fires, like this person left and that client's a disaster and the financials, I can't even think about anything right now. And I'm just going to get through it. Right. Like I'm going to get through it. I'm going to hustle my way through it. And that's the thing that most people do is they they pull up the dregs of their energy to get through that instance, right? That phase. And then the phase never stops.
No.
Right. Or there's like it's brief for a second and then they're done and then they find something else to fill it with.
Yeah.
Right. Like we don't just like, if we're used to being in the state of constant doing and hustle, it doesn't feel comfortable to slow down.
Right.
So then if we get a
100%.
chance to slow down, then it's like, there's all these other things.
Yeah, my quiet day yesterday, I did 7 podcasts and I got rid of the whole next month.
Right.
But I mean, I did clear my month of that portion of my job. So I feel like, but I know I'll fill it with something else.
Right.
Because that's how I roll.
And also it's like, that's what's
I know me.
what's comfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Like we know we can be successful in that. So I have so many people that I work with that are like, I can't stop. Like, and when I try to relax, it's freaking uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And so that's the whole thing. It's like, if we're constantly in this state of like, I've got to hustle. And then, oh, wait, I'm going to take a 2-week vacation because I know I'm going to be burnt the heck out at the end of October.
Yep.
We do that, but we're not actually stopping the patterns that are causing us to continue to drain all that energy.
Yeah.
And so by the time we get back from our vacation, we step back into real life. And within a day or two, we're already as stressed as we were before we left.
You know this. You've seen it. You've done it to yourself. Good morning, Corrine. Hello, Mark. Our friends over at SCORE are here. By the way, if you are a chamber member, a Mashpee chamber member, or any Cape Cod chamber member, you can have one-on-one business training, support, mentorship with SCORE, and that's free for you. So please reach out to us and we'll connect you with a SCORE advocate and a person that, might actually help you in that business space. Corey's here. We're talking about your mental space. We can't fix everything.
We do business systems.
Yeah.
Though, right?
Yeah. It's
so
good.
Like,
what's up, Paula? Thanks for being here. She said, Corey's in the house.
Hey,
Good
Paula.
morning, ladies. I hope Carnival was fun. It looked absolutely fabulous. I was sad that I got to miss it again this year, but once
Beach Town
again,
Carnival. I'm so
couldn't get out of my way. Yeah, I know.
I always forget.
This is now summer is officially over for me.
Yeah.
It's like Falmouth Road Race, Carnival, summer over. School starts next
Labor
week.
Day.
And
I don't have kids that are starting
and
school
I have
anymore.
a senior. This is my last. Talk to me about the other side.
It's wonderful.
I'm like having emotional moments about it, even though I have to make pasta salad for 90 children tonight. My anniversary. It's fine. Everything's fine. We had our senior photos this week. And I love that it's a boy. Like boys are so easy. It's one outfit change. It's one place.
Yeah.
It's 2 takes.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're done here.
It's very different.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So just that balancing thing, relax. What is that? So says Paula.
What is that? Yeah, exactly.
Seriously. So let's talk about getting a system in place. I'm such a system user. My husband's a system builder, and together where we get it done.
Yeah.
I'm prior service, military minded. I will follow that. What are the orders? I will do that. Let's paint by numbers. Fine by me.
Right.
There's comfort in a system.
Yeah. There is comfort in a system, but there's also sometimes systems can end up draining us too. It's kind of like boundaries, right? Like people think you set boundaries to keep you balanced and to have that work-life balance. But a lot of times what ends up happening is we set them in a way that's really rigid. And then holding those boundaries actually takes more energy than it does to figure out how to do it in a more fluid way. Systems are the same way, right? So like you can have systems in your business or in your life that are actually more of a drain than they are a help.
Yeah.
And so we have to figure out how to not just create all the structure, but also to work with the flow in the business, right? Because it's all about how the energy moves downhill, right? Like if you are acting in a way that is so rigid, if you can't allow yourself to flex, then your business isn't going to be able to flex. And a business always needs to flex. It always needs to be able to pivot because you're never going to be able to anticipate everything that's coming at you, right? So, and your team has to understand like the system, right? But they need to be able to be empowered to move through it.
Yeah.
If the system is too rigid, it's not going to work for different personality types,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So figuring that out is really important. And that takes a lot of a business owner's energy is managing all of that.
For
Because
sure.
if we can't create that balance between those two things, then you're spending 60% of your time managing your clients and your team instead of having them do the things that you hired them to do.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It is something that has taken me a long time to get a little bit better at, marginally better. But I've been on my own for 6 years now.
Yeah.
I have been in the chamber sphere for 2.5. And so it's been really hard for that time management of, my husband's really good about telling me. He's one of those people that takes a moment, takes a lunch, goes for a walk, plays a little music, and I'm like, to me, I'm angry when I hear him. I'm like, how are you? What? You have so many things to do, and you're out there noodling on your guitar. But that's how he processes, and that's how he's so good at self-care.
And it's
that it's
also
just
like,
so natural to
it's
him.
normal for it to piss us off,
Yeah,
right? When we're that driven, like
get
to see somebody else.
Furious.
Yeah. Yeah. It's totally normal. Because
Like,
we want
how
to do it
dare
too,
you?
right? Like we really want to be able to do it, but we can't let ourselves do it. So then like nobody else is allowed to do
No, I am one of those people that just can't put it down. I have
Yeah.
to like finish it.
Yeah.
I am a chronic finisher. Like it will be done.
I'm a
It
really
won't be
good starter.
perfect, but it'll be done-ish. So I'll see him and he'll be like, you're giving too much energy to that. You're giving too much energy to that. And I'm like, oh, you're right. But I mean, it's taken him 23 years of marriage to me. But having that person, not everybody has a business partner, a life partner that says to you, hey, what's up? Because we get in our business that we're in alone and then we're powering through every single day.
Yep.
So not everybody has that check and balance in their own business.
No.
You're that check and balance.
Yeah.
That the Fera Collective is that balance.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what we do. But it's really, really hard to find that. Like it takes a lot for women to say like, hey,
I need help.
I need help, one. Or like, I know I have this pattern of doing things. When you notice it, will you just let me, can we have like a safe word around that? Like, because,
right.
And we've created that at our house.
To be open and vulnerable enough to say that though is scary.
Yeah. It's very scary. It's very scary. But I think it's so necessary, right? Like we've got to figure out, there are so many tactics and strategies that we can use to balance our own way of being so that we can actually enjoy more what we're doing. Like you didn't start a business because you wanted to like die on the hill of it, right?
No,
like,
I didn't.
I didn't either, right? And I mean, the reason I do the work that I do is I have a tendency to burn out, right? Like I'm super passion driven. I love to like engage and drive and to make shit happen. And that combination can be really tricky.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So because you can be torn, right? There's this moral distress that happens.
I'm also a Capricorn. It's my nature. It's what I do.
Scorpio here.
Yeah, right. That's what we do.
Right.
Tell Corey I want to learn more about the retreat.
Oh, yeah.
We will get to that, Miss Ma'am. Hold your horses. What's up, Eleanor? Good morning. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Kathy. I had another Kathy call me yesterday and I thought she was you. And then I'm going back and forth with her. And then she's like, call me. And I was like, not that Kathy. Got it. Switching gears. I need to be better with Kathy's in my phone, apparently. But I thought we were having a connection yesterday. Cindy, my horses are held. Here you go. There's a retreat for this that's coming up.
Yes. So the Fera Collective is hosting, we actually have two co-hosts too. So Oasis Massage, Palace Hutchinson, and Rena Chaplow with Healing is Allowed are our co-hosts for this event. So we're doing this September 26th at Cape Cod Wellness Works in Mashpee. It is a full day women's wellness retreat. And I am so freaking excited about this event because it kind of bridges the gap between everything that like Fera is found on. So we have 10 different workshop facilitators that are all women-owned wellness businesses here on the Cape that are presenting either half-hour or 60-minute workshops during the day.
Okay.
We have 6 different providers. So basically the way the day is going to work is you sign up. It's $90 to sign up for the full day.
Yep.
You get all
really
the
good
workshops.
Price point, actually.
Yeah. You get all of those workshops. So from 10 to 5, you can go to as many workshops as you want. We're going to have 2 rooms running simultaneously. Okay. So you can choose, what feels right for you. And then Beth's Bakery and Cafe is catering the lunch.
Well, we don't hate that.
Right? Lunch is included in that.
Nice.
And then we have these cute little swag bags that we have a bunch of different sponsors that have donated, which is great.
Yeah.
So $90 gets you your ticket for the whole day, the workshops and the lunch. And then you have the opportunity to book one-on-one services while you're there. So if you're there and you're like, $90 is great, I don't want to spend any more money, you get a full day of like self-care in a
Yep.
way that you don't have to worry about yourself, essentially. And then if you want to do something even more special, you can book like a one-on-one massage or a one-on-one Reiki session. We also have like permanent makeup consultations and integrative health. Lindsay LaCourt's going to be there from Altavitas, and she's going to be talking
Amazing.
about bridging the gap. We know how tricky it is, especially in like the menopause years for
What?
women, right? I don't know.
Everyone's on the patch.
right.
There's a load of patches. No one has patches right now. Everyone's losing their mind. All of my girlfriends are like, well, I don't even know what to do.
Right. Yeah. But like, and it's hard when you go to your general practitioner to like actually get any real information about
Right.
that stuff. So Lindsay is amazing. We also have Jillian Martin from Ballin Medical.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Who's a sponsor too. So we've got some really great women that are part of it. So the whole premise of this event is to not only, my mission is to support women leaders and business owners, right?
Mhm.
So we're creating visibility for these wellness businesses on the Cape, which if you've ever been a wellness business or in the wellness realm, it's really hard
Yeah.
to get that visibility. So this is like getting all these really cool and amazing business owners in front of other women that are interested in what they do, right? So that I think is passion project for me.
Yeah.
And then the other side of it is having a full day where women who are in leadership can come and just receive.
Yeah.
Because that whole
Put
thing,
the purse down.
yeah, exactly.
Let it go.
But like that's the whole, we're so used to holding structure. We're so used to holding all of those
And
systems
things.
and things, yes, that it's really hard to receive and to just allow yourself to get taken care of. And so I wanted to provide a day that was accessible,
Yeah.
at a price point that people could actually do, and that would give them a real excuse to be like, this is my day. I'm just going to step away. And the cool part is you're going to be around other women that are doing the same exact thing, right? So it's like other women that get the fact that like you're overrun and overworked and overwhelmed and everybody's asking you for everything all the freaking time.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be an amazing space.
Who of the practitioners, providers that we really need to take notice of? Is there anybody in there that might be just new to the crew on the Cape that we need to be watching?
So Lindsay Height is doing a workshop on Reclaim Your Power, which is basically she's doing like confidence, and she's building in EFT tapping and hypnosis into that. Super cool. We also have Brittany Betts is doing breath work. So if anybody's ever done breath work, it's really fun. It's different.
Yeah.
And you have to like allow yourself
succumb to it.
Allow yourself to do it, right? So this is why I love that we have two different rooms going on at the same time, right? So if something, because everybody's different. Like some people are like, no, I want to go outside my comfort zone and I want to play with this.
Yeah.
Great. We also have the alternative of
what
like,
the hell is happening here? That's
exactly.
not for me. It's fine. I've seen it.
You were at the ball gown brunch, right?
I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really did. The poor woman that was partnered with me as we were giving back and receiving all the things. I'm like, I hate this. And I'm like, just kept going. Do we have more rocks? Because I have no problem letting it go. I got a lot of problems with you people. It was my airing of grievances. No, it was definitely out of my comfort zone. I did have a good time with it.
Yeah.
And I did just connect with some different people in a different space. I enjoyed it though.
Right.
I took something from it.
Yeah. So, but outside comfort zone, right?
Very much.
That was the whole freaking point.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of the ball gown brunch. So this one's a little more tame.
Yep.
As in like, we've got options for both. Like if you're feeling like you're a little bit like, I'm not sure about this, there's totally like relaxing things that are going to be happening.
Well, that's it. I think sometimes we just need to, I have to schedule my time.
Yeah.
That is either a facial, a massage, a hair, or whatever. I haven't done any of those things, so don't judge me. However,
have you ever been to a sound bath?
I have felt a sound bath one time a little bit when I was doing something else.
So the answer to that is no.
No. It was near me as I was doing something else. What's up, Beverly? This sucks. I wanted to go. Well, I'm sure it's not going to be the last one.
No.
And I think that, this is just the first one. So we'll make time for it.
Yeah. It's a really cool event. So I'm really excited.
Well, that's it. So if you've not scheduled anything for yourself in quite some time and you're looking like you might have a gap in your calendar, just put it in there. Hold the space. Book some time. $90 is a really nice price, and it includes your lunch. So you can do something for yourself. Yeah. And how do people find you?
The feracollective.com.
Perfect.
So FERA, Fera.
Now you've got a quiz on your website.
I do.
I'm curious about this quiz.
So, if you guys have ever experienced stress or burnout, which I'm sure many of you are raising your hands right now, there's this thing that happens, right? Like we get into this pattern where like we were talking about, like we push through the cycle or
Yep.
whatever. There's a certain way that different people do that. Okay. So some people exercise one type of pattern over and over, and another person does it differently, but they still end up in burnout. So
Mhm.
the quiz that we have on the website is basically finding what that energetic pattern is, what that burnout pattern is that you're running.
Why I keep
That's
choosing that dusty road?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Why?
Because not everybody's the same, right?
Right.
We all operate differently. So like my Scorpio and your Capricorn do things differently, but
Yeah.
it's not just our star signs, right? It's so much more. It's how we relate to our energy.
Yep.
And so there are certain patterns that take us into burnout, and the sooner that we can identify what those patterns are, then we can start to dismantle
Yeah.
them.
And I mean, I think if you're a woman of a certain age and you're in business, you've seen yourself do this 1,000,005
Right.
times. And sometimes it takes you 5, 6, 7 times to repeat the same level before you're like, I've been here.
Right?
You see it coming, you know it's coming, and you
Uh-huh.
still do it anyway.
Absolutely. Even like when I was in practice, before I owned Oceanside, I worked at a few different specialty hospitals in the area, and it was like this is my pattern. Okay, so like every like 2 to 4 years, I would get a new job, and I'd be super really excited about it for like
Yeah.
6 months, and I would throw myself into it for 6 months, and then I'd be like, "Ooh." And then at 2 years, I would be like, I need to switch jobs. Like this is the job. It's the job, and
Yeah.
I would switch, and I did that 3 or 4 times, and then I started Oceanside, right? And like 3 or 4 years into it, I was like, "Fudge,
Uh-huh.
this is happening again, and it can't be anyone else's fault because it's my
It's
business."
I made this.
Like,
I made this.
right?
I did it.
So that like the
Epiphany.
it's like it's not the circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Like the circumstance changes, the stress keeps coming, the cycle is still there,
I can
right?
see you get a little misty when you're talking
Oh
about it
yeah,
even because like you like
yeah,
acutely feel it.
I do. Yeah. Yep.
And so what made you change that?
What made I change? What made me change?
Yourself and in that moment, what made you say, "Oh my gosh, it's me. I've done this."
That it was me.
Yeah.
I think, and this is part of why I love working with like women business owners, is that I had total power in my life,
Yeah.
like total agency, right?
Mhm.
Like my husband's super supportive, my family is super supportive. I could have chosen to do whatever the frick I wanted to
Yeah.
do with my hospital, and yet I was running it in a way that was burning me to a crisp.
Yeah.
And so for me, I was like, that is so screwed up.
Mhm.
Like, what in the world is happening in my brain that I
Right.
am this accomplished, this good at getting shit done, and yet I'm not choosing that.
In my past life, I was a saboteur.
Right?
Like, yeah, you're not choosing yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. And I sold Oceanside like 5 years ago. And then I had an episode of burnout like a year ago, and I hadn't burnt out for a few years. And I was like, this is weird. Like, what's going on? And what had happened, what I realized is that I didn't change the number of hours I was working. I wasn't doing anything different, right? Like I wasn't working with different people, but I was in a place where this is what happened. I launched a program last year, and the day, I kid you not, the day that it was supposed to launch, my full-time employee went into the hospital for a week. Um, and then I also had the platform that I had built the whole program on went down. The company decided to rearrange it.
Oh, no.
So I had to basically redo this entire thing. And I
Yeah.
had people had paid me money for this,
Yeah.
right? And I was like,
Yeah.
I cannot let these
And you had
people
some other,
down.
like, personal stuff happen
I
too. Like,
did.
there was just a lot of
I'm trying to
stuff.
remember what else was going on
Like,
in
I'd
that
like to
moment.
not go back into that fire, but
But
also, like, there was just I remember that swirl and then,
yeah,
like, the stop,
yeah,
and then this
yeah,
was born again, and I
right.
was so excited for you
Yeah,
because life gets in the way, and you have to be okay with taking your bumps and bruises sometimes. Boxing that.
right.
Thank you, Huck. It's exactly that. Punched in the face. I'm back up again. Let's do this
But
different.
that's what happens, right? But I noticed something different in that because I was before that, I was just in this place of passion, right? Like I was driven, but I was so enjoying what I was doing because I was just passionate about it.
Yeah.
In that moment when I had that burnout, the thing for me was like, oh my God, I stopped pulling my energy from passion and I started working from fear. Like I was just terrified that I
Yeah.
wasn't going to be able to deliver on this thing that I had promised people.
Yeah. That's scary.
Right. And I've done so much research on this. I've spent, I've spent time like in the jungle, right? I spent a lot of time in the jungle.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people I used to fantasize about like moving, right, to the Caribbean or like some,
Ugh, the
nice
bugs.
place where I would be like in nature all the time and I could live barefoot and
Love
flip through the
visiting.
woods, right?
Not going to live there.
But like for me, that was like my ideal, right? Like, okay, I'm not going to have a business here. I'm going to have a business that's remote that I can go anywhere with, right? And I have a ton of friends down there that do that.
Yeah.
And like spoiler alert, they get burnt out too.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing that I love to watch is like, okay, you're burnt out, you're burnt out, you're burnt out, but you're not. What's different about you? Like,
Yeah.
what's different about how you're working with your energy, how you're
Mhm.
relating to what's going on, how you're structuring your business
Yep.
so that it can then work for you.
I
right?
see a few of you out here right now that are in that fear-based place right now where you've put a lot of money into this system or this energy or this business or this
Yeah.
storefront or this program, and it just has to work for you. And that's a terrible place to be in. There are things that you can do to get yourself out of that mindset because it truly is a mindset. It's not your actual station in life. And I think that there's a
Correct.
separation of that.
Yeah.
And until you learn to not be of that, and it took me probably 3 years
Yep.
to break that. Oh my God, we're not going to, that feast or famine. We're not going to have this. We're not going to be able to do this. And we can't do this. And we're not going to. And
Right.
finally, I'm on the other side of it going, I don't know how I live like that forever.
Yeah.
I lived like that for 30 years and I'm not like that anymore. And
Mhm.
it's a really hard thing to break in your brain.
Yeah. I had a client recently that came to me like in tears, like my business is going to close. I don't know what to do. I don't have money in the bank account. This month is really slow. And
All of that may be true.
like, yes. And within 2 weeks, when I met with her the next time, she was like, this is the best month I've ever had. Like, but that roller coaster
Mm-hmm.
is something that we can control. It's not, we can't control everything that's happening in our outside circumstances, but we can control how we're relating to it,
Mhm.
right? And how much energy we're giving to that circumstance, because that's what takes us down. It's not the fact that only 2 clients called this week.
Right.
It's how I'm relating to that.
Yeah.
And how I have trust in myself that I'm going to get through it no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's
the
also
thing.
very a scary place to be. What's up, Lauren? I'm so sorry that we could not connect this week. I owe you a make good big time. I know you got a lot going on over at Oplasis. If you've not checked out Oplasis, it's a collective art studio where you can go and maybe that's the part of your brain that you need a space. Maybe you need to create and
Yes.
draw and make
Mhm.
music or just be in a space where you can do that. You can book her for that to do
Yeah.
all of that with other grown-ups, other groups. Maybe you got a birthday party and you're a parent and you're like, I need something different. Also,
that.
call Lauren. She's fabulous at it. She does dancing in the dark, dancing under the stars,
I
and
need
Born.
to meet you, Lauren.
Oh my gosh, you two would absolutely just
Yeah.
jam. I'll never see you again. What's up, Deb? Thanks for being here. Kelly, one thing I repeat to most clients is the most important part of healing is first being aware of what doesn't serve you. Then shifts can happen. We do a daily work and we make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph, you truly look like a farmer today. Listen, leave my mom outfit alone. When my husband sees me, he's gonna be like, change. Immediately change. I love you, Kelly. Kelly is one of those people that tries to stop me when I'm in my swirl.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, here you go. So she's done sound baths around my head
I
as
love
I'm
it.
doing other things.
Beautiful.
And she's
Well
like,
done, Kelly.
I'm
Well
gonna clean
done.
off your energy. And here's some crystals. I made you some bone broth.
All right.
Here's some kombucha.
Mhm.
I grew these herbs for you. Slow
So
down.
well done. So well done.
I'm thankful that I have all these wonderful humans in my life that are
Yeah.
always reminding me to do things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you. I should.
Right.
I appreciate you. I will take that because I'm okay with that.
I think too, though, like I love that you're talking about that, because I think that one of the things that we tend to think of as is like we've got business and then we've got us. and business is over here and us is over here, and never the two shall meet.
Right.
Right. So like it's not the either or. It's like, how do I actually
Mine's a
create?
Rorschach.
Right. But like,
and it's so hard to not, I've blended it all because that is my life.
yeah.
It is. I'm doing work in my life now that is meaningful to lives, all of us,
Right.
and living. So it's not just that separate check a box 9 to 5. I'm done here.
Yeah.
Go over here. It's we don't do that anymore. It's 2026. We don't do that anymore. If you're noticing a shift in your business and you're not able to hire people, maybe it's you. Maybe it's your culture. If you're noticing a reason why people don't want to work where it is, what's going on with the culture of the business?
Oh my God, it's so true. Like, I can't even explain it to you.
We're having this conversation now.
Yeah. So like,
you have to. No one works.
When I the first so vulnerability, transparency thing here. So like I'm a good vet. Like I'm good at medicine. And it started my business being like, I'm really good at this, right? And then leadership and business, I sucked really bad.
Right?
Right. Like it took me a few years.
And thank you for being vulnerable to say that, because guys, guess what? You're not good at everything.
No. And most people start their businesses like, I'm really good at my professional capacity, right?
Yeah.
But then they start a business and they're like, oh shit, like this, there's a lot to this. There's a lot to it. And I fell in love with that and just dove in. I don't like to be bad at things. If anybody who knows me, like I don't know
who does.
And so like I was like, leadership, communications, business development, let's go.
Yeah.
And so I like dove into it for like 10 years.
Sitting under the faucet, like, just give it all to me so I can learn this.
Right. But so like a couple years in to my business, I had like crazy turnover, guys. Like legit, like my team would turn over 80 to 100% every year. And I had a team of 20 people. Okay. So it wasn't them. It was totally me. Right. And so I had to figure out what was going on there. And the minute I started doing the work and like the personal development work too, right? That was a huge part of it.
Yeah.
What was interesting is I did all this personal development work. I redid my website in a way that was just like me. Like I wasn't worrying about what other people were going to think. It was like, this is my business and this is how I operate and this is what I love and this is what I stand for. It was so like purely channeled of like, it was so clear.
It's freeing.
Yeah.
And like it makes so much more sense now. It's just not nonsense.
Right. And at the first 5 years, I had struggled to find doctors. Like doctors are really hard to find in general, right? And then doctors that are skilled, that you like, that have a personality is like a whole nother deal.
Yeah.
And so it would take like a year to hire doctors. And then I did all this work and I redid the website. And then I kid you not, they started coming to me. Like they started reaching out and being like, hey, I've heard about you. Hey, I saw your website and something in it connected to me.
Yeah.
Like it was this total shift between like, I can't find anybody to, oh, wait, like they're attracted to the authenticity, to the transparency. Yeah. Like that is actually a very, very important thing.
Huge.
Yeah. And I never had to market that business.
Yeah.
Ever. Like Oceanside ran based off of who I was, who my team was, and how aligned we are. And that's, like people don't think about how much it impacts their business and whether their clients actually want to work with them based on what their experience is.
That's often a part of business that you can't teach people. That and intuitive people skill, right? We say it's a soft skill, but it's not. It's a check-in thing. It's something I also had to learn. I sucked at retention. I sucked at being a boss because I expect everybody to work to the level I do. And that's not possible.
Right.
Like, it's not human.
I love that you say you can't teach it because that's what I teach.
So here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the whole idea, right? Is that like you can't create the business that you want. You can't have the life in business that you want until you figure out how you're going to show up in that and how you take care of yourself in that. Because if you're constantly grinding yourself to the bone to try to make it work and to try to take care of your team or to make sure your team is doing what they're supposed to be doing, it's never going to work. So figuring out how to do that is really important because I want all the people that are building these businesses. Like we have so many small business owners here, like on the Cape, southeastern Massachusetts, like we're intentionally trying not to be that corporate space.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
And I've worked in corporate. Like I understand how it works. I understand the dynamics, and I I really want business owners, small business owners, medium-sized business owners to be able to be sustainably successful in what they're building. You don't
Yeah.
have to kill yourself for it. Like it's not they don't have to go hand in hand.
Well, and it's also what piece of the pie you want. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't sit there and have a vision for what their business growth is going to look like.
Uh-huh.
So they're just working forever. Like I've just
Right.
you've created a new job for yourself
Yeah,
and you're doing it somewhere else. So that's also
exactly.
another conversation about
Right.
things that you can help them with
Mhm.
is a little bit of structure and like, what's your plan here?
Right.
I know you and I, when I was very early at being executive director of the Mashpee Chamber, sat and had lunch and you're like, what's your goal?
Yeah.
Like I see you all over here doing all these things.
Right.
Like, what is your plan?
Mhm.
And I said, I really see myself working in the public office, working in space like that. I've realized that that's not the energy that I want in my life. So now I'm on town committees.
Yeah.
And so now I'm the chair of the town's of Mashpee's EDIC. And so I'm working on business and economic development because I really enjoy that part of what I do at the chamber, what I do with my business,
Yeah.
being able to support people to have a side hustle. All of our 10 hosts have other jobs, other endeavors. Some are retired, some are retired teachers looking for supplemental income. I have people that are supplementing their business because it's seasonal. I have moms that just need a night out and it's fun for them. And so we found a program that works for them. They get a little bit of money. I've got a college student that worked for us with the overflow that we've got because the nature of events are they ebb and they flow, and I can't keep anybody all of the time.
Yeah.
So I've got one full-time employee in every job hat I wear. And then everybody else is just side hustle money. But it's like such a good culture of people always helping.
Yeah.
We've got this connect team where it's like, oh, I can't do this shift. Can you pick up this team? I can't do that. I've got that. And like we work as a team and it runs.
Yeah.
And no one's higher than the other and no one's bigger than the other. I just pay the bills.
Yeah.
But it's seemingly working right now. And I had to fumble in the dark with it.
Yeah.
For 3 years before I was like, oh, I can't be involved in that. Or I have to let that go and just let you do it your way.
But that's Steph, that takes a skill,
Yeah.
right? To allow yourself to align, right? So like when you're not aligned and you're trying to like say you were trying to get into political office now, if it wasn't aligned for you, like the amount of energy, it's like trying to push a boulder up a hill,
Yeah.
right? Like I want to do this, I'm going to force it, I'm going to make it happen. And you don't realize like how much you're actually like hurting yourself in the process.
Yeah.
So like the fact that you pivoted like that,
Yeah.
it's huge, right? Because then you get to be fueled by that passion versus being in a space of like, I need to make this happen.
Right.
They're totally different energies.
For sure. Yeah. And I mean, not everybody is like that. And not everybody's willing or open enough to see that. Maybe this is your wake up call right now. Maybe this is your conversation. Maybe wading into a retreat of sorts can make you sort through it. I know Cliff and I, we take a little bit of time. Last year, we took a whole month off together. And the first week was just shutting everything off. Like not going to my laptop every 5 minutes, not going to my phone every 5 minutes. And then the second week was like just him and I in our relationship. And like the third week was like, okay, how are we going to build this back better and not repeat all of this?
Beautiful.
So we do this every year. We've done it for the last 3 years. It's like we call it our company retreat, but it really truly is a reset for all things of, okay, well, that was just a mess.
Yeah.
How do we restructure this to fix it? Not everybody has the luxury of doing that, but I feel like if you start small with doing a small retreat like that, not everybody runs 4 businesses like we do.
Yeah.
Right? Like we're in a different space altogether with our mess and our entanglements in our life. But maybe for you, it's just this small retreat that you can take a minute and decide what you need to do or just shut it off for a little. It's always good for a good reboot.
Yes. Yeah. But that visioning is really important.
Yeah.
Right? Like I was listening to some podcast the other day, and it was a billionaire that was on, and they were asking, I have no idea what his name was because I can't remember, but they were asking what was the thing that you attribute your success to? And his was, and everybody has a different answer to this, but his was every Friday I take 3 hours in the afternoon and I take a glass of wine and a notebook and I go into the woods and I just vision. What do I want? What am I creating? How am I getting there? And it's really rare to meet someone who prioritizes that.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that you and Cliff are doing that is huge.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not me, it's him. Just begrudgingly. I don't even on Friday, I'm on the boat. He's driving me around and he's like, look at you. And I'm like, I have so many other things to do. And I'm like, he's like, you're on a boat.
Right.
We get a cooler with drinks.
Yeah.
Sun is shining and you're miserable.
Right. But your nervous system cannot shut down. Right.
But he forces it. Like by the time I got off, I was fine. But it was like, it was so hard. It's so hard.
Yeah. Yep. I feel your pain. Yeah. But that's what we're learning how to do, right?
Yes.
Is to regulate our nervous system so that we can actually feel like safe in relaxing. Like, because it doesn't feel safe.
Yeah. No, it does not.
Yeah.
But it's good to talk about too, because I feel like everybody's got this power through. It's going to be great. What are you doing, boys? I'm in the middle of a show. Go ask Dad. Give me 15 minutes. Look at these boys. I can't wait for school to start. What are we? 5 days? 5 days. 5 days. Couple of seniors over here. Frickin' frack footballs. I'm having a vulnerable business moment. This is my life. I could have been at Mashpee TV today. We could have done it. Steph, your vibes are perfect for Cape Codders. You let us be, you let us shine and become. You've helped me a lot. Oh, I'm still climbing a mountain, but I've learned it's okay to be me and people seem to like me and it works. I just need to get the word out to the world and the humans. You're amazing, Kelly. Healing through wellness. If you see her comments over here, go check out all of the things that Kelly does. She really is a superhuman, fabulous woman. She does baby chick yoga at the farmer's market, and you'll see her roaming around with her beautiful red locks and chicken eggs.
Kelly, you have to come see me about the retreat. I feel like we should be in touch.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But she, Dan Silva, one of our farmers, had a fire and lost his livestock, and it was crazy. So Kelly has been taking some of his chicks.
Yeah.
So while he's building the barn, he can get the birds at least big enough to like continue his business. And so she was instrumental in making that happen. And it's, just from being there and being, like, what do I need to do? I will help here.
Right.
Some people are helpers in the world. Take the help. This retreat is the help.
Yeah. Yeah. Do that.
Also, you mentioned podcasts. I'm such a big fan of podcasts, and I listen to as many as I can. We produce them here at Lemonadio. You've got a new pod out.
I do. Yeah.
And, I really enjoy your moments that you share. You're very authentic. I feel like just, this is what I'm doing in the moment. And I felt like making a pod.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't have a problem being authentic and vulnerable. If you know me at all, you'll see me like talking to you and all of a sudden tears will just like throw down.
Yeah. I saw it today.
But I have learned that that's a skill too, right? Like allowing yourself to just feel whatever is coming and just be like, okay, this is the thing. And this is happening. And I get to be real in this moment. I do that on my podcast. I'm not sobbing, but like, I will show you how I feel about something. It's not.
But I feel like there's always an actionable step for whatever it is. You've got a reason or a thing or a lesson.
Yeah.
Which I very much appreciate. I'm on your emailing list, so I'll get stuff from you. And I'm like, oh yeah, that is me today. Thanks. Thanks, sister.
Peace out. Stop looking at me.
Right. What's up, Jen? She said, such a great topic. Sharon, love Kelly. I'm fine. What do you mean, Brooke? Brooke's our farmer's market manager. And like, we literally check in with each other all the time. I'm like, everything's burning. We're okay.
Yeah. Right.
But she has been a godsend to me this year and being able to be like, okay, you go, you do this, create, make it better. Here's where we're at.
Right. Right.
Take it all in. If you still like me at the end of the year, we'll restructure this.
Yeah.
But it's also great to work with other fabulous females that are really seeing the project and adding their expertise and adding what their value is to it and making it better. So I'm in a lucky space. I don't know if I'm lucky or it's we created this space or it's just it is and I'm fostering it. Either way, I'm not looking too much into it. I'm just supporting it.
But that's really what an empowered team is, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not an empowered team is not I've given you this list of 20 things and all the instructions to go with the 20 things. It's like Are you passionate about this? Yes. Okay. Here are the parameters in which this is our vision. Like
Yeah.
this is, and then this is how we're going to get there. And then go have fun, play, do your thing because you are empowered to make the decisions within those parameters.
Yeah,
Right?
it's so nice to work in that space right now. And it could fall apart tomorrow, but right now in this moment, it's working. I love having a functional meeting with another functional human that's like, all right, this, that, and the other thing. I see that. Is that working? No. 30 minutes. We're like, goodbye, go.
You're speaking my love language
Ah.
on that, like functional meetings. Yep.
Ah.
Mhm.
We've all had those meetings where like this
Beautiful.
could have been an email.
Yeah.
Why are we here for an hour rolling around the same thing?
Yep, that makes me nuts. Drives me
Right?
crazy.
Well, it's just a tremendous waste of time and energy.
Yeah. And you know what? I value my time too much for that.
Same.
It's just not worth it, Like I think that and when I was younger, totally. But I'm not not
I
anymore.
know, but maybe you're listening right now and you're in your 20s and you're like, how do I do this better? Please start now.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Truly. It does. It does.
Had I had a conversation with my 20-year-old self as me now,
Yeah.
I would be a very different person as me now.
I don't think I would listen to my 20-year like I as a 20-year-old, I wouldn't have listened to me. Like
I don't know, I might have. Maybe.
Maybe I'm taking my children as the impetus for that.
No. Please, no. They're adults now. They're going to go and take whatever it is. I've given them all I can give them.
Right. But I do think there's a phase that kids go through, right? Or I'm sorry, young adults. Where they
no one's talking about the terrible 20s.
Right. It's true though.
That's a whole show.
I know everything, all the things, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
The terrible 20s are a real and actionable situation that we probably should get into. And my rotten 20-year-old self was in a different space. The world was different then.
Right.
So it's not apples to apples anymore.
No, it's not. They have all sorts of challenges that we didn't have.
I know. But if you're a young business, if you're a person that's just starting this journey and you need a little support, there are so many resources. Please reach out to me at the chamber. I can point you in the right direction. Happy to be a prism.
Mm-hmm.
You take it. Not for me. Here you go. We have too many wonderful people doing amazing things on the Cape, like the Fera Collective. If you're watching right now and you're struggling in your business, or you're like, I don't know where I'm going tomorrow, or you're in a fear-based space, maybe this is for you. So how do people get a hold of you?
TheFeraCollective.com is my website. And you can, all my contact info is on there. The retreat in September. And then we also have the membership.
That's it. We haven't talked about your membership yet.
Yep.
So that's coming.
Yes. Yep. So it launches September 15th. So this is a membership that is basically taking you through how do I keep myself balanced in business? And then how do I work with my team and the energy of my team to influence and make sure that we're going in the right direction? And then how do my clients and my business show up in a way that actually fuels me instead of me being the source of energy for all of those things?
And don't take what I'm going to say as rude. I want you to assuage me that it's not going to be this way. We have so many subscriptions. We have so many memberships. Why do we need this membership?
I love that question.
Right? Why?
Yeah.
Because it's so hard. We're always reevaluating all of this stuff all the time. Like, do I need it? Do I not? I get faced with it all the time. I'm in a membership organization. And I had a conversation with a member the other day and they're like, what do you do? I'm like, you're a member here. Let's talk about it. Because it's a muscle. And if you don't use it, it's not going to work for you.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is something that if you're seeking.
The whole point of this, and the value in this is what we're talking about is integrating your personal well-being and your business well-being. And there's no space like that.
No.
You have networking business groups. You have your own personal retreats and things like that. But there's no space that shows you how to integrate that. Except for this one. Okay. And the other piece I think that people don't talk about very much is the fact that when you are a business owner, you are that's where the buck stops, right? That's freaking lonely, right? When you are at the top of that, you don't have anyone to bounce things off of. You don't have anyone that has your back or that understands what you're going through.
Well, you're the face, you're in charge, you're the this.
Right.
And I'm okay to let others lead. You want that? You go right ahead.
Right. But to have a space where you can be in a group, like a small group with other women who are business owners who are doing the same thing, that are learning how to pivot, that are learning how to work through their own personal stuff in order to be the leader that they want to be and to have the business that actually operates in a way that creates the freedom for them that they started it for in the first place. That's what this is for. And that's where the value is.
I was really lucky to be a part of one of the first gatherings that you kind of put together with a bunch of fabulous business owners, females from all different aspects of life. One, ran a nursery, and one's a doctor, and one's a chiropractor, and one's a wellness provider. And we just, we sat, we had dinner, we chatted. You brought up a couple of quick questions that we all kind of like related. It wasn't forced. I didn't feel like I was being made to do a system, anything, but it was a really good conversation to see how other people react in customer-based things or stress, or how do I balance this? Or is this worth my time? I've got this big business idea. Is this worth it? And it was such a lovely dinner. I really did appreciate being around women because it was thoughtful, it was curated, but it was also not like, and now we're gonna do this.
Right.
And now we're gonna do this.
I mean, that's the thing. Women business owners are badass. Like they know their stuff, right? Like I'm not here to tell you how to run your business. That's not the deal, right?
Yeah.
It's how do I make my business work for me? And then how do I have that space where I can be real with what I'm experiencing in my business.
Well, and also when you're a business, you're here. I'm focused on the this, I'm focused on the this, and you don't see any of this sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's good to open up into a place that like gives you a little hug.
Yeah.
And also a place where you can be vulnerable. Because let's be honest, you can't be vulnerable with everybody. You might not have a business.
Very
if you
true.
really knew what was happening in here.
Very true.
But it's also just a scary space to be able to say to someone, this is not working for me. And I don't know why.
Right.
I know it's a good idea. I know it's got all the bones in the structure, but for whatever reason, it's not working. It's not
landing. It's not converting. People aren't joining. They're not staying. All of those things.
Yeah.
Start with us.
Yeah. Right. Put a little
Yeah.
gas in your tank.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it and head on over to the Fera Collective and connect with Corey. She's fabulous. Even if it's one-on-one business coaching or somebody that you just need to bounce stuff off of, she really is truly fabulous at what she does. So I would get a hold of her ASAP and come to this retreat. Too many amazing women out there doing amazing things on the Cape. I couldn't agree more. Sharon, you're one of them. So thank you for being my crew. What's up, Auntie L? Hello in Florida. Is it hotter than hell down there?
Of course it is.
I know. I'll see you around Christmas. That's all I could do. She is too cool, and Brooke can hold down the fort anytime. We love her. This is what I love. It's such a good collective here at Lemonadio. We really do appreciate it. If anything resonated with you today, or maybe you just want to come on the show and talk about how amazing your business is or how cool you are, ladies, there's a waiting list. So I have a couple of make goods people on cancellation lists. So we'll get there eventually. So just pick some place in the future that you can work up to it if you're nervous. And if you're not, then just give us a holler. You can bump Hank anytime. All you got to do is pay him. Whatever it is you do this weekend, do it with a little bit of kindness. Have some fun. Last minute parting words you want people to know about the Fera Collective.
Just like have fun. Enjoy yourself. Come to the retreat. Join the membership. Like that's all.
Take the quiz. Buy the membership. We'll see you later.
Have fun, ladies. Bye.
Have a good day. Have a great weekend, everybody. I got to go not look like a farmer so my husband doesn't throw me out. And I'd like to be around for another 23 years, I think. I'm going to do my damnedest. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.